How to set up stock in Store Connect. Hi, I'm Luke. So enabling stock will allow you to track exact numbers of products which are sold in your store. And setting it up involves three things. The first one is simply setting a stock location. So it's the physical place where the physical stock is held. Secondly, it's just activating the products which you wish to have stock at that location. And thirdly, it's simply creating the stock level. So how much of it is there? So let's run through now how to set this up. Okay, so the first step is let's find our store. So I'm in the stores list view right now. I'm going to select my store. Now in the relationships fields down here, I'm going to select stock locations to create a new stock location. All right, I have my store selected. Now it says to select a stock location. There isn't one created yet, so I'm going to create one. All right, give it a name. I'll just say warehouse. Make sure it's active, and then input the physical address of the location. A physical address is only really required when actual shipping and a shipping provider has been configured for your store, and is used to help calculate shipping costs to the customer's address. More on this will be covered in another video. Okay, now select how this stock location will behave. Whether it will be used for shipping only, meaning customers do not visit it, whether it can be used for click and collect only, meaning customers can visit to click and collect, whether it can be used for both shipping and click and collect, or if it is not used at all. So for my case, I'm going to use shipping only. If click and collect is enabled, you can set this to require that stock be available for click and collect to be available at checkout. And if it's not available, you can set how many days will the customer see that it will take to restock. Here you can set this stock location to automatically create stock levels for all new products which are created. This would save time later if you're expecting that all your products will use this stock location to be stocked from. You can select this if you want to enable all products to be back orderable by default. Basically, this will allow people to still purchase the product even if there is no stock. And you can select this to hide products from search on the website if they belong to this stock location. I don't need these two, but I will have this enabled, which will save me time for all new products that I create. And click Save. Now in the priority field here, I'm going to set this as 1. Basically, this is going to help the system allocate this warehouse as the default stock location for all my products. If more than one stock location exists and the top priority location doesn't have enough stock, then the next priority location will be used. All right, I'm going to click Save. Wonderful. That's the first bit done. So now we can see that my store has this stock location. There is only one, and it is the default stock location for this store. Next step is to assign products to this stock location. So here I have a product which I want to stock at this stock location. You can see it on the website. It's Steve's Mystery Box. Now, while I do not know what's actually inside the mystery box, I do know that there is a box involved, and that definitely needs to be stored somewhere. So the first thing I need to do is to activate this product to use stock. So to do that, I just go into Edit, go down to Stock Information, and all I need to do is check Track Inventory. This will tell this product to start using stock levels. There are other small options here as well which are available, such as if the product has a serial number, you can select this to allow that serial number to be used with Store Connect's point of sale system. Also, you can set a product to require a deposit instead of paying full price at checkout. All I need for the sake of setting up stock is to have this first one checked. So I'm going to save this now. Excellent. Now look what's happened. In the status window, this product has now become not purchasable. The shopping cart's turned red. This is because I've now told this product to use stock, and there is no stock set for the product yet, which is the third step to do. So what happens is now I've set this to use stock, it's gone and automatically created a stock level record, which I simply have to update now. So I'll go into here, edit this. So this is telling the system that this product, Steve's Mystery Box, is stored at that location, and then down here is how much of it there is. Now Store Connect has a very powerful automated system for tracking stock. So to set this up, all we need to do is use this field here initially, the set quantity, and you just put in the number of how much the initial quantity of stock for this there is. So let's say there's 35. Now if I save this, now I'm going to go back into it. It has gone and automatically updated these two fields. The count on hand is how much physical stock is at the location. And available to sell is how much is available to sell. So when a sale is made, the available to sell will go down. But not until the product is actually shipped and left the warehouse will the count on hand go down. You can also set the out of stock level to a number higher than 0 to avoid accidentally overselling something. And here you can set the minimum stock reorder level, which would activate reorders. Now, if you need to change the quantity of stock that there is, it's important to know that you do not touch these two fields. To change stock, you would use these two fields. For example, if I got 5 more stock, I would use the change quantity field, enter 5, then click save. Now I can open it again, and you'll see that it has updated these two fields automatically by 5. If I need to subtract stock, I would again go to this field and put a minus number of how much I want to subtract. Then click save, and you'll see that it has reduced it by 5. It is done this way in order to maintain an exact, precise history of stock adjustments, which are created automatically in the back end, which I'll show you now. Opening this stock record, we can now see in the Related tab a complete history of all stock adjustments which have been made, such as the initial amount I put in, the 5 I added, and then the 5 I subtracted. This keeps a perfect record of all stock adjustments, which is why it's important to only use the change quantity field to change stock numbers. Changing these two fields does not create a stock adjustment record, and these will simply be overwritten again once an actual stock adjustment is made. Hence, it just creates unnecessary confusion. So just use the change quantity field to make stock adjustments. The only exception to this is when you're doing a new inventory. At any later date, when you've done an inventory again on all stock, you can input here the new inventory stock number, then put the date that the inventory was done. This will then create a new stock adjustment for that inventory and will update everything else as normal. Returning to the product page now, if I update the status, you will now see that this product is fully available now to purchase because it has stock. So now some lucky customers finally going to find out what's in the box. And there you go. That's how to get stock working in your Store Connect store. Subscribe for more videos.